Hi, I'm Hannah with Tour Collierville's 2 Minute Tuesdays, and I'm here with Tim Gaines, the owner of Lost Pizza Company. Tim, thanks so much for being here.
Sure, it's my pleasure.
So, Tim, what is it about Lost Pizza Company where did that even originate? Where did that start?
Well, it originated in Indianola, Mississippi. It was two friends that had come together and decided that they wanted to open a restaurant. Their families had been in the restaurant business for years. And basically, their parents gave them about a year to go out and find recipes and kind of put their concept together. They went out and did that and opened the first one in Indianola. And so it's kind of branched out from there.
Okay, so where Lost Pizza Company, where the name come from?
One of the guys actually lived in St. Croix. He was a diving instructor there, and one of his favorite bars was called the Lost Dog bar. And so when they decided to do this, he came back over here and they opened it up. Unfortunately, there was a copyright infringement with Lost Dog. There was a Lost Dog Cafe in Virginia, and so we had to kind of lose the dog. And so that's how it became Lost Pizza Company. Yeah.
So, if it started all the way there, what is it about Collierville that made you decide to come here?
Well, I opened my first one in South Haven, Mississippi, and it's been going great. I actually lived in Collierville for about 15 years, and I've always wanted to come back here. It's just I had to find the right place, and so I've been interested in coming here for years. And about a year ago, we actually hooked up with John Green Realty. They had purchased some property. They had gotten in touch with me, and we just kind of came together and decided to go ahead.
Okay. So what is it about your pizza that makes you so unique? There's lots of pizza places around, but what makes you think that yours is so different and special?
Yeah, I mean, everything we do is homemade, from our dough to our sauces. I mean, even our chips, our dips, even some of our salad dressings, everything we do is homemade. We get in at 8:30 in the morning and start prepping for the day. And I mean, if we run out of something, we run out of it. You know, I mean, everything is fresh. We bring in produce or meats. Everything is brought in twice a week to make sure that we have the freshest quality food possible. You know, like I say, we're in there at 8:30 in the morning cutting produce every morning. Our meats don't have any fillers. You know, it's all meat. Our cheese that we use is actually the most expensive cheese on the market. It's very time sensitive. There are no preservatives, chemicals in it. So we just try to put out the best quality product that we can. And it's been successful. I mean, we've been voted best pizza in Mississippi by Mississippi Magazine for 4 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
And so we're hoping to bring that to Collierville and you know, continue our success with it.
Okay, so for your menu, you said dips and things like. Is it just pizza? Is there more than that? What all is there?
No, we've got of course appetizers, our pizzas. We've got specialty pizzas. You can build your own pizza. We've got subs, pastas, desserts. So we've got a pretty diverse menu.
Okay. What's your favorite pizza?
Probably our Cujo, which is basically a Supreme. It's definitely our best seller. I mean, we sell a ton of all of them, but that's probably our number one, and it's just a great pizza.
So if there's build your own pizzas, what's the craziest pizza toppings you've ever put together?
Well, actually, I have had somebody order a pizza with every single topping that we've got before, and they've done that a couple of times, and it's quite the pizza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is it like a deep dish kind of thing, or how does your crust work?
We actually have two types of crust. We've got a thin crust. I mean, it's not a cracker thin crust. It's more like a hand tossed, and then we do have just a thick crust that we call it, and it is kind of a pan.
Okay.
So, you know, depending on what people want, I mean, they can decide on, you know, either one.
Is there a bar? Is it anything like that?
No, we don't have a bar. We do offer beer. We don't do liquor or anything, but we do offer, in South Haven, I've got about 60 different types of beer. And so, you know, we've got a good selection, but no bar.
Okay. So, but do you stick to like the craft beers, or do you do domestics?
We do. I mean, we do. Of course, we've got the domestics, but I'm real big into craft beer, and so we try to bring in as much local as we can, and then we just kind of branch out from there. As far as you know, we're always trying something different. I'm not afraid to bring in just about anything and try it.
Right.
So we do pretty well in that area.
So when are you set to open?
We don't have an actual date yet. We're hoping by the end of the year, possibly into January. It just depends on how things go, but somewhere in that area.
Okay. Where is Lost Pizza Company going to be located?
We are going to be in the building right next door to Mincy's on Washington Street. The actual address is 170 Washington Street. The building is actually getting a big facelift. The greens are coming in and, you know, putting a lot into it, and it's going to be a great looking store.
Yeah. Well, Tim, thanks so much for being here. And this has been another 2 Minute Tuesday for Tour Collierville with Tim Gaines's Lost Pizza Company.